Hey Wade, thanks for coming in today because I know that the last time you were in, there were a couple things that we wanted to kind of process, and I know one of the biggest ones was how you avoid trouble with others. And there's just some steps that I wanted to maybe practice with you on maybe how you can avoid that, and when you leave today, hopefully implement those if you come across that situation. Would you be willing to go through those steps with me?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, it's kind of like a 4-step process. Okay, so there's 4 steps in it. 3 of them are thinking steps. 1 of them is an action step. And what I mean by that is there's 3 different thought processes that we go through before we have that actual action. So I'm going to role model it in just a minute, but I just kind of want to walk through each one of those steps first.
Okay.
So that first thinking step is really deciding if the situation that you're going to come across is going to lead you to trouble.
Okay.
Okay, is it going to end up in a positive outcome or is it going to be a negative one? The second step then would be reminding yourself of those goals that you have. So goals that you have of being a good dad, being successful, staying clean and sober, those things that we've talked about before. And then that third thinking step is really thinking about what are the different ways that you can say no. Okay, how are you going to explain that? Do you just say no? Is there a different way to say no when you would come across those people? And then that 4th step is actually that behavior. So what are you going to do? Okay,
Right.
how are you going to tell them to say no? How are you going to say no? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to walk through each one of those steps for you. And when it's a thinking step, I'm going to go like this. Okay, so
Okay.
that would be like my thought bubble.
Just like thinking for a change.
Absolutely. So you've done this before.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are my group of friends. I'm walking down the street.
Okay.
And I see ya. My first thought is, gosh, every time I see them, it always ends bad. I usually end up smoking. Second step. I really don't want to do that because I know I would drop dirty. I know that might end up in a probation violation, and I really need to be a good father for my son. Third step. I think I'm going to tell them no, and I am going to tell them that I'm on a different path this time. Hey guys, you know, you had sent me that text earlier, and I'm just not going to be able to hang out with you. I've got to go to work because that's what I'm doing these days, and I also really want to be a good father. And every time we do have, you know, a situation, it usually ends up with me making some poor choices. So I just wanted to let you know. Thanks, guys. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Would that seem realistic of something that you could say?
Yeah.
Yeah? How about you practice it back to me?
Okay.
Okay? I actually have the steps down, so if you want to walk through those,
Okay.
that would be great. So that way I can help you. So I'll be your friends. Here I
Okay.
come. Maybe we're at the mall and you see me.
Okay. All right, so here come Dan and Moses, and every time I'm with these guys, it leads to trouble. I was with them last time I got caught, and they're the last people I really wanted to see here. Not sure how I'm going to get myself out of this, but I know I don't want to go back to prison. You know, my kids are too important. I have a job right now that I like and a good living situation. And so I have to tell them no. And because we're at the mall, the only way to tell them no is to just do it in person here and let them know kind of what my goals are, and try to do it without offending them. So, hey, what's up, guys? I know you guys want to hang out, whatever, but listen, I do not want to go back to prison. I have a job right now that I like, kids. I'm just trying to lay as low as I can, stay busy, and I just can't do it.
Okay. Maybe we'll catch you later.
All right. Thanks.
Good job. That was really good. You feel comfortable that maybe you can try that?
Yeah,
If that situation comes up again?
I think so.
Awesome. Good job.
All right.